If I were going to invest my first $1,000, here are the three things that I would buy in 2025. For context, I started investing when I was 18 years old with a few $1,000s, and I'm 26 now, and I'm on track to be a millionaire in the not too distant future. Now, I'm going to rank these from least risky to most risky, but if I have $1,000 to start with, I'm going to put my first $333 into SPY, which is an ETF that tracks the S&P 500. So basically, instead of investing into one specific stock like Apple, you are investing into the S&P 500, which tracks the top 500 publicly traded companies in the US. This allows you to have broader exposure to the markets without taking on a ton of risks while still getting an average annual return of about 13 to 15%. Now, the second thing I'm going to invest into is another ETF called QQQ, which is a little bit more risky, but it tracks the NASDAQ 100 index, which is a bit more tech focused. So think Apple, Tesla, Amazon, Microsoft, etc. So with that comes a little bit more risk and volatility, but also potentially more upside. And over the last 10 years, it has given an annual return of about 18 to 20%. Now, I have a pretty diverse portfolio, but investment number 3 is where the majority of my wealth has come from and where a large majority of my net worth still lies, and that is Bitcoin. I've been buying it every day since 2017, and I will continue to do so because I think it is a great asset class, and I think it is irresponsible not to have some level of exposure to it. And over the last 10 years, it has been sketchy and scammy and a little woo-woo and kind of weird. But over the last 10 years, it has solidified itself as one of the best, if not the best, performing asset classes over the last decade. And if you compare the charts, 13 to 15% for SPY, 18 to 20% for QQQ, and then 40 to 50% for Bitcoin. Like, I'm not saying you will continue to see that growth as it, has really started to establish itself. Growth might slow down a little bit, but I still think it has quite a way to go. Let me know if you have any questions. Peace.